customers walk in and go, ah, the smell of books, and I completely underestimated that element of print books.
When you're moving around, like I think a lot of people in our generation do these days, it's just much more convenient to have sort of a digital device to have all of your books organized in one spot.
There are some customers that just totally want a book to put in their hand. They love the smell of the book, they love the feel of the book, they love a book.
What I like about it so much is that a lot of backlist from writers that you really liked and you were sorry that their books went out of print and you couldn't get them anymore except in collector's editions. It's really nice to have those ebooks available again.
Well, I guess I think information is information, and however we get it is significant.
The amount of people who have e-readers are still buying physical books, and there's some stat like only 2% of the people only read digitally. I mean, that doesn't include just reading books, but newspapers or whatever. And so it seems like there is definitely room for both formats.
People who have e-readers also like a regular book. They love the e-reader, and they're addicted to the e-reader, but they also do like regular books.
Some people will say that if they like the book enough, or they want to give the book to somebody, or they want to make notes in the book, or they want, just simply, an extra copy, that they will, have both.
There are some that I do actually have both ways, and the reason I do that is because I either have a copy I've had for decades at home that I still love that's got marks in it and annotations of various kinds, and as I said, I still prefer to read a paper book if I get a choice, but there are books that I love to have with me where I am as well.
I can't help but believe that we will always have print books.
I don't think books are going to die.
No,
I don't think that's going to happen.
I think people really appreciate books.
What we might see is if ebooks become more popular, people also might get rid of their older copies of the used books, and you might see just more used books.
There's an analogy, it's not perfect, but an analogy that I like, that when the camera came out, painting didn't go away. It will be a different thing selling print books. But this industry has been evolving for the last 20 years.
The iPod changed most everyone's music listening, because I think partially you could have your whole collection on one device and shuffle through it, but a book is a longer commitment than a song.
I like to think of what's going on with vinyl records. Vinyl records are oddly coming back in some way as a kind of boutique music medium. And everybody thought they would completely die out with the CD, but they haven't. They've actually made this comeback. Paper books, don't totally get replaced by e-books because there's part of the experience you just can't reproduce.